That's a long play call in that huddle. That means they got multiple options, possibly 3 plays, depending on what the defense lines up with.
That's the snake for the first. Helmets are flying. It's going to be a 1st and goal to go. Burrow's not happy about something.
Well, he ran into Chanel, who's pound for pound the strongest. Go ahead and run this. He's going to come flying in right here. And you're going to meet what I honestly think is pound for pound one of the strongest players in the National Football League.
Right on that throwing shoulder, too. You know?
The hand was right in there, too. Oh, the bobbled snap, too.
That might have started things.
I mean, he basically had a linebacker run from 4 yards away, and you take the ball and go right through a hole with nobody, and he runs right into you. That's gotta hurt.
So 1st and goal.
Believe me, those quarterbacks, it can hurt you.
Oh, yeah, that was.
Remember Mahomes stopped doing it?
I remember because he got injured on the sneak at Denver early in his career. So Moss remains a running back, just outside of a yard to go. Up top, looking for it, back in the end zone, too high. It was for Irwin.
Burrow's pass intended for Trenton Irwin.
His first read was Chase, but McDuffie was on him.
This is a rarity. It's one-on-one right here with Chase. That's automatic, but they run a little in-sig route. And what a great job in coverage by McDuffie, who's going to be an all-pro this year, Jim. To stand out there one-on-one with Chase, rare and win.
He was last year as well. Reed is back. 2nd and goal. Toss it to Moss. A lot of bodies up there, and he gets pushed back. A lot of helmets. May have lost a yard.
This is exactly what we talk about. You're going to get pulling people all the way out on the edge, and it's just a matter of whether you can get a hat on a hat. And the running back's vision, he should have cut that one up earlier. But my point about finding a play, once you've been in the red zone a number of times, you can change up your plan and find a way to get something easy. So far, nothing easy about it.
That one lost 2. Third and goal. Trying to regain the lead. Burrow, first option taken away. Buying time, flings it. Incomplete. Ryan Cook on Irwin, who's been targeted 3 times in the end zone in this game.
Burrow's trying to get the ball outside. This is going to be covered. McDuffie swallows it up, but I want you to watch him the entire time on the inside. Irwin comes flying in, and right there, Cook times it perfectly. Great defense.
They've got 4th and goal. They could take the lead with a field goal, but they're going to go for it instead from 3 yards out.
Get the ball to the back or the tight end. He's going to get double teamed out here.
Here it is. Going for it all. And an open target once again. The Bengals score, connecting with Yoshivash.
He's really impressed me today. The route he ran on the first touchdown, a mini fade comeback, was outstanding, and this one was equally as good. Wait until you see this route and how he stops on a dime and comes back out. He's number 80 on the outside. Right here. Boop.
How about what a move that is?
Yeah, that's on Williams, and we might be having another receiver here show up.
Well, when Higgins gets back, he'll be on the outside, and Yoshivash will basically be the Tyler Boyd role.
Yes.
Extra point. No good.
Wow.
He didn't miss one all of last season in 40 PAT attempts. just right of it.
Big play, off he goes.
Cincinnati leads it, and Joe Burrow on his way to setting all the records in Cincinnati. It's all said and done. That's his 99th regular season touchdown pass. One more, and guess what? He goes platinum.
He goes to 100?
Goes platinum.
Oh, you got
okay.
me.
Say no
You
more.
got me. Yeah.
Early headlines, Tony. Check out some of these results, including Alvin Kamara. 4 touchdowns. The Saints just destroyed Dallas.
That was as surprising as any.
Jefferson got hurt. Don't know the severity of it, but the Vikings are 2-0. What a performance by Sam Darnold today. The Ravens fall to 0-2. Raiders come back from 10 points in the second half, and Aaron Rodgers leads the Jets to a win down in Tennessee, throwing a couple of touchdown passes.
Yeah, the league has a little more, I don't want to say parity because it's always parity, but we talked about it. The best teams are going to be in the mix. And it's like Baltimore 0-2. Wow, right? It's like you wouldn't predict that, but I think you're seeing these other teams catch up a little bit, and that's why any given Sunday, a team can beat another team.
Spags really with a teaching moment with his defense.
That's exactly the difference. You have to adjust for these quarterbacks. They learn so fast.
Here's Rice. Just a short gain.
And the last key is fourth quarter. Have a plan against great quarterbacks. Somebody like Mahomes, someone like Burrow. They learn throughout the entire game, and so by the time it gets through 3 quarters, they've seen your plan. It's not like you're throwing a whole bunch of new stuff. You might have a little wrinkle here and there, but overall they're going to be able to get the things faster. Have another plan for the fourth quarter against these guys.
It's already a 3rd and 4 after a long drive on their first series of the second half. And pass down the field, not there. And it's intercepted. Got a flag down. It was picked up by DJ Turner. The flag is back at the 42-yard line.
And Kelsey's going to save the Chiefs again, because I think he might have got held by Anthony, the 7th-round pick. If this holds up, we'll see.
All the quarterback had the ball in the pocket. Illegal contact, defense. It's a 5-yard penalty from the previous spot, automatic first down.
Biggest play of the game for Travis Kelce right there. Who's getting that illegal contact penalty right here. You watch 33, who's got a bright future, I think. He's not afraid. Ooh.
33, he's saying.
33 hold. You were wrong. Was it illegal contact, actually?
They called it illegal contact. Here's Mahomes in trouble, able to dish it to Pacheco, who gets hammered from behind by Carter. And we got another marker down in the area of offensive holding.
Yeah, this would be a hold on 76.
Holding. Offense number 76. 10-yard penalty. Still first down.
Another great game for Hendrickson. Top of your screen. Right there. That's you can't usually clothesline him for about 3 or 4 steps. Only a few steps.
They really see a lot of promise in young Kingsley. Suamataia.
Suamataia. That's right. He just needs to get comfortable right with his kick step. Sometimes he wants to just get up on the guy real quickly, and that's not going to work against him.
20. That pass. Caught on the fly by Wiley, a rookie for them out of TCU, and they're high on him too on their side. The future big part of this offense. He came out of TCU, but he had spent most of his college career down in Austin and Texas, and he overlapped there with Xavier Worthy, so former teammates in Longhorn territory, now teammates with the Chiefs.
You can see his size right there, standing next to Andy Reid. When you make him look small, because Andy's like 6'8" normally, isn't he?
Yeah. 2nd and 14. About right. Again, going down the field, and what an interception! My goodness, Cam Taylor-Britt pulled it down with one hand, and they have taken it away from Mahomes for the 2nd time in the game.
Wow. That was Odell Beckham-esque, except on the defensive side, and that's a highlight reel for a long time.
Wow, you're not kidding. About how it was like OBJ. This is CTB. Cam Taylor-Britt. You don't see defensive backs make plays like that. That looks so much like this one.
You don't see anybody make plays like these. And now we have a second. Very similar, and you're right, just to concentrate. But he also had his back turned as a DB. I mean, don't get me wrong, Odell's just off the charts. That's incredible, and he needed to. He gave up the big touchdown earlier. He talked this week about Xavier Worthy, right, Jim?
And he was on Worthy one-on-one on that play. And he made the pick.
Wrapped it up right there.
So now we start the fourth quarter. Oh, a ball dropped. Gesicki would have had a nice game.
He really needed to hang on. That would have got this drive started. It's a perfect throw. Leads him. Did all the hard stuff before then, getting open. Another good play call, getting a tight end open.
Look at his son right there in his eyes.
Son's been here for a lot of years, Jim.
You can see
here for a lot more too, so I don't like those excuses. But it was right in his eyes.
Here's Brown at running back, 2nd and 10.
Oh, they got the young tight end, Eric All Jr. in. Chris Jones sniffed out that screen instantly. He's like, if you don't block me at all, then I know something's up. He's a wily vet. He's like, wait a second. I don't ever get a chance just to go right to the quarterback.
And Joe just cut his losses right away.
That's exactly what you should do, because you're going to have linemen downfield if you try and create and throw the ball downfield.
3rd and 10. More heat and a sack. And the ball's out. And it's Connor running with it. Jamari Connor to the end zone and still waiting for a signal from the officials.
Chris Jones with the pressure, possibly creating a touchdown.
I'd say all the officials are looking at one another. No one's made a single signal yet.
There's no great view from an angle except for the sideline official. So you're going to see the internal pressure. Wins right away, gets up, and then here comes both players. Still hard to tell there, but Burrow getting up and running makes me think it's a fumble. His mannerisms make me think this is a Chiefs touchdown.
Here's the key one right here. Is he down? Boy, that's going to have to be looked at a few more times. Such a pivotal play in this game. Is that ball coming out already?
It's already out. It's underneath his legs now. Right there. That's the view right there.
Kansas City is lining up for a 2-point attempt, 2-point conversion try. Gene Steratore watching, passes along. He thinks it was the proper call. Fumble and a return by Connor for the touchdown. Now for the 2 to make it a 3-point game. Mahomes, all kinds of time. Ball tipped away. Incomplete.
That's the scariest proposition for a defense, is when Mahomes is able to extend a play in the red zone, but they hold on. But not after the big play.
Chiefs back in front. All right, these amazing shots provided by Nationwide. Now, I don't have any doubt they made the right call, but I would have liked to have seen more shots for such a pivotal play. It seemed awfully quick. I do think it was the right call, but a little surprised they didn't rock back and forth for us to see a few more times before the touchdown return by Connor. Now, the run back by Brown. Let me bring in Gene Steratore. Gene, I was saying to you during the break, that was a fast decision rendered on such an important play in the fourth quarter.
You know what, Jim? I think it's a testimony to what they have in New York now, well, in the command center, where they're looking at these plays, where really in an instant they are getting probably 3 or 4 of these angles simultaneously. And you know what? When you get the angles that we ended up and saw, here's another really great example of that. We can see Burrow lose possession there. Does he pin it in his body? Yes, but he's lost control. When they can do that and then be expeditious in coming up with a ruling, I'm happy that they're doing it and doing it in an expedited fashion when they get it right like this.
Well, they did get it right. As Brown bounces outside and picks up a bounce 7. Tackled by Connor, who just had the return for the touchdown. How about 2 unlikely touchdown scores for Kansas City today? And Jamari Connor, and then the backup left tackle, Wanye Morris.
Yeah, it feels like Kansas City right now, the emotion of this has them up by like a score or 2. Still a 1-point game, Cincinnati. These games are going to come down to the critical plays in the 4th quarter and which one of these quarterbacks or players makes the big play and doesn't make the mistake.
2nd and 4. Setting up a screen. Moss ducks under the tackle and takes off to the Kansas City side of the 50. Got away from Drew Tranquill and gains 13 with that effort.
And that's a rarity. This is about one of the smartest linebacker rooms in the NFL who can cover. That's just an excellent job by Moss. He is pretty explosive laterally, and you can see the lower body strength to shrug him off. Tranquill, Bolton, Jim, Chanel, these guys are really good linebackers. Chanel might be your new favorite player.
First down carry. Moss. Tackled down by Watson.
I like the patience of Cincinnati right now. Not trying to just attack right away and make a mistake after what's happened.
I think it's been a quiet day for Chase. Maybe he gets cooking here in the late stages. He's got 2 catches for the day for 18 yards.
Well, if he beats you today, then that's on you, Steve Spagnuolo, because I would have him doubled on every play regardless. He's only had 1 or 2 chances. Now, it's zone coverage because nobody ran across the field with him. So use a high-low. Let him go right here and put someone right behind him.
2nd and 7. There he is. Darts ahead for the first down.
And they did it right there. And that was a great job by Burrow reading the defense and getting it to him. As soon as you say he's had a quiet day, they hurt you.
He responds. Funny how that happens. Already in field goal range, trailing by just a point. Chase, who had some big statements to make about the quality of their team this week, says we are the best. We all know it. We just got to go show everybody.
Changing the play.
Flag. Going to work hard for a yard, but I believe Orlando Brown might be flagged for the 75, the former Chief.
Holding. Offense number 75. 10-yard penalty. Still first down.
Orlando Brown had a couple years here in Kansas City.
Well, this is a screen to the left, and they sniff it out to the back. He's trying to chuck him and throw him down right there. That's kind of what you're taught to do. He'll get a plus when he's graded by his coaching staff, but if they don't know it's a screen play, they're going to call a penalty like it's just a play action.
1st and 20 now. Getting some of it back. Look at Gesicki. And just dove over McDuffie for 8 yards. Some major style points here for the tight end.
Yeah, exactly. But now they're starting to figure out how to attack this defense. Go ahead and motion him over. You've got Jamar Chase right here. You know he's going to be double teamed. So just go behind him and run an option route in or out. Boom. He chooses out. And if that corner comes off, then you can get Chase behind him.
Got 9 yards with that one. 2nd and 11. To Chase. Good piece of tackling by McDuffie.
What a matchup right there. Chase is upset, but McDuffie a great defense there.
And look at Burrow come over and wrap him up. And a flag on Chase, who went back for a 2nd round. That's a crucial penalty. It'll take him out of field goal range. Alex Kemp had heard enough.
You called it. Coming back again.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct against number 1 of Cincinnati. It's going to be 15 yards, and the down counts. It'll be 3rd down.
Oh, that takes it all the way back to the 45, Gene's territory.
Yeah, and you know what, Jim? I know Alex very well. He's a pretty even-keeled guy, and he's going to allow the intensity and 1 or 2 comments, as you see right there. But he did address it. You could see him say that, you know, I hear you, but we're going to play on. You're coming for a second bite at the apple now, and quite honestly, you just can't let it happen. If you do, we're in a different space now about that. So I think it's a good job by Alex.
Wow, that's a killer, because now 3rd and 22.
Yep. You can't upstage a ref. I mean, he kind of did it once. You go back a second time.
Burrow tried his best to save it.
Yep.
Gesicki gets him back into long-distance field goal range with that catch.
That's high-level quarterback play right there.
Could be about a 53-yard attempt coming up for the lead.
Yeah, I know the feeling of I want to check all this other stuff out first to try and get a 1st down, but just take what they give you and give